teacher?
Good morning, teacher. I brought you a big fat apple. Hi, fellas. Seesaw, seesaw.
Huey! Now you get off there this instant!
Yes, ma'am, teacher.
Oh, I don't think I can take another day with that Huey. Your son Huey has been expelled from kindergarten. He is a dope.
Did I get promoted, Ma? Huh?
No, but don't worry, dear. I'll get you a private tutor.
So, from you baby Huey, I make a genius. And now, Huey, school it commences already.
Be a good boy, Huey.
And now, baby Huey, attention, please. Arithmetic will be the first lesson we will tackle. Tackle? Oh, boy, tackle! 15, 25, 14, 32, and 18. Tackle! Mr. Tudor, where are you? Hey, Booba! Get me out! Don't go away, Professor. I'll save you. Do I get promoted, Mr. Tudor? Name, you stupid dumb dumpling! Look at the brains in the head! Oh, now the music lesson. Let me see you play fireman on the piano. Play fireman on the piano? Oh, boy! Clang, toot, toot, now for the fire engine. Here comes you, the fireman. Clang, toot, toot. Somebody! Do I get promoted now, Mr. Tudor? You don't go stupid fooling around when I try to teach you something. And now the next subject, it gives chemistry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So watch closely. First, I spill the chemicals into 2 glasses. Oh, boy! Soda pop! And now, the experiment, we will test it. Yeah, I'll taste it. Nine. Taste it, not taste it. That was delicious. Hey, Mr. Tudor, mix me another soda pop. Lieber. Please! Help! I'll save you! Now do I get promoted, sir? Do I, sir? Now, sir? Now, sir? Baby Huey, because you were smart enough to save my life, I give it to you a diploma.
Goody. Gee, thanks, sir.
I'm so proud.
Hey, Mom. Where should I hide my diploma?
Below in the deep there's adventure and danger. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. The sights that he sees are surprising and stranger than ever you'll see on the land.
The ocean floor is unknown to man, except to our hero, the brave diver Dan. He's searching the depths of the seven seas. Now you may share in these strange mysteries.
Quiet, you idiot.
And how it made everyone's dreams come true.
Captain.
What's the matter, Dan?
Will you shut off the radio or whatever it is that's coming through on the intercom? It's very distracting.
What radio? We don't have a radio on.
And what are all those voices?
What voices? It's quiet up here. All I hear on the intercom is your voice.
Oh, boy, that was great.
What's going on here? I know I hear voices. And that's someone singing. But at the bottom of the sea? Maybe I've been diving too long. It seems to be coming from over there.
Hi there, Georgie Porgy.
Well, Felly, what's new?
I was just on my way to visit the mermaid.
Minerva?
Yep. She promised to sing us a song.
Oh, great.
Well, come along. What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Well, I heard a squeak.
And so did I.
Oh, bless my gill and fins.
A new fish. And a cute one.
Oh, she's scared. Oh, come on now, pretty little fish. We won't harm you. I'm Finley the haddock. And this is Georgie the porgy.
Here comes Doc Sturgeon.
Oh, good. Hey, Doc. Here? Oh, Finley. How are you today? Well, I hope. Doc, look what we found.
A cute little fish, bright as a coin.
Well, bless my scales. How cute. Wherever did she come from? We don't know. Oh, she's scared. Well, now, boys, on the basis of medical and physiological evidence, I diagnose her as a stranger to the reef.
Is that good or bad?
Georgie, you go tell Miss Minerva. If she agrees, we'll bring the pretty little fish to her.
Right-o, Finley.
Yes, Finley, this little fish will require special care. She's not used to the life in the deep. Enemies like the bad barren barracuda would... Oh, don't worry, Doc. I'll guard her until Georgie can ask the mermaid whether... Hey, Georgie is coming back. Something wrong?
I don't know. The strangest thing.
What?
A hard, round lump of water.
Eh? What do you mean?
A lump of hard water. You can't swim through it.
Hard water?
Swim up. See for yourself.
Let's go.
Why, I must be losing my mind. Whose are voices I hear?
Diver Dan! Diver Dan, this is the captain. What are you mumbling about?
I think I hear voices, Captain. One of them is singing.
Dan, the pressure must be getting you. Prepare to surface.
No, not yet. I've got to find out where those voices are coming from.
See? It's a round lump of hard water, like I said.
That bright little fish is unprotected, Trigger. Yeah, boss. Don't call me boss. I'm Baron Barracuda. Yeah, you sure are, boss. Then call me Baron, you fool. Oh, okay, Baron, you fool. I see our chance to grab that new little fish. Now, when I give the signal... Maybe I am losing my mind. Where are those voices coming from?
Diver Dan, prepare to ascend.
No.
That's an order, Dan. We have a lot of work to do in this part of the ocean. This is a scientific expedition.
But, Captain...
I told you it's an order.
Yes, sir.
We're standing by. Give the signal when you're all clear.
All clear.
What was that all about, boy? I like it.
Well, boys, I don't think it's water at all. It's not even ice. It's something that is called glass.
Glass, huh? What does it do?
Careful now.
What's that? It's Goldie.
The Baron.
We've got to save her. Come on, men. Whoops. Ouch.
You knocked it off the ledge.
Way down deep, 3 friendly fish saw a round glass bowl. A frightened goldfish hides in a coral hole. The friendly fish would go all out to help the pretty stranger. How can the bowl they found protect her from her danger?
He moves among creatures of frightening features, flashing teeth, flashing jaws, clapping fins, snapping claws. He protects and he saves his friends under the waves. That's where you'll find Diver Dan.
Hey, Weber, looks like trouble. Let him have it.
Your ranch.
going on here?
These two were trying to stake out a claim on Patricia's land.
What do you mean, her land?
Mind, Weber, you and Hagen stay out of this. Now, Miss Doyle, didn't you know that the original title to all these valley ranches were fraudulent?
I knew the local court decided that the original Merino land grant from the King of Spain was declared a forgery, but the case has been appealed to the state Supreme Court.
That's right, Miss Patricia. And the Supreme Court upheld the decision.
But why weren't we notified?
Well, I aimed to tell you. That's why I came over here.
But you told all your own gang first so they could claim our ranches right out from under us.
Which they have a perfect legal right to do. All this valley has been declared public domain and is open to filing for homesteads or mineral claims by anyone complying with the necessary legal requirements.
Lee.
Hello, Pat.
Hello, Lee.
Hi, Gary. Hello, Lee. Huck.
Hi, boy.
Lee, you got here just in time.
Why, is something wrong? I'll say there is.
This is my cousin, Lee Hadley. He's been practicing law back east. So I wired for him to come out and help us with this land grant trouble.
I see. I happen to be an attorney myself, Mr. Hadley. And I can assure you the court's decision in declaring this valley public domain is perfectly legal.
From all I've been able to learn about the case, I believe you're right. Do you mean these claim jumpers can really file on Patricia's land? They could have if I hadn't already filed on it.
How could you do that?
I hold power of attorney for my cousin, so on my way through town, I file for homesteads on a section for each of us. That covers practically all of this ranch. Here are the papers. Good going, Lee. I guess that fixes these hijackers. As an attorney, Mr. Stratton, I'm sure you realize our claims take precedence over any your men might file on this property.
There's nothing more we can do here. Sheriff?
I knew you'd fix things for us.
We're all right, but our neighbors aren't. Stratton probably has men filing on their places right now. You'd better ride home and tell your folks and neighbors to get to town as soon as possible. Tell them to file all the homesteads and mineral claims they can. I'm on my way.
Come on in the house, Lee. Bring his bags, Buck.
Well, the old place still looks like home, even if I have been away for 5 years.
Well, I sure hope you ain't forgot how to ride and shoot after all the years I spent learning you.
I may be a little out of practice, but I'll get by.
Lee, do you think the old Merino deed really is a forgery?
Well, the deed the court examined certainly is.
What do you mean?
When Marina sold his ranch, the deed from the King of Spain went to our great-grandfather. Uncle Michael has it now, and it's always been considered genuine until Stratton got a court order to have it examined last year.
And then what happened?
I'm sure that somewhere along the line, the real deed was stolen and a forgery substituted for it.
I'll bet that skunk Stratton stole it himself.
Perhaps. Or the switch might have been made years ago. At any rate, I'm going to stick around and make a thorough investigation of the whole case.
Good.
Is that all?
We were lucky to get that many. Every rancher in the valley was jamming that land office to file a claim. There isn't a section of open land left by now.
Hadley beat us at our own game. He got all the ranchers to file claims before we could.
Yes, I know. And what are we going to do about it?
It takes a long time to prove up on a claim. And if anybody leaves the property or fails to do the necessary assessment work, the land is open to filing again.
Then maybe we ought to persuade some of them to leave.
Exactly. And don't pull your punches. We've got too much at stake. You can burn their buildings, rustle their stock, anything to drive them off their land so we can file on it ourselves.
Hi, Pat. I've just come from Simpson's. He had all of his horses stolen yesterday.
I know. Gary told me about it. And I'm afraid Gary is headed for trouble, too.
What do you mean?
Weber, one of the men who tried to file on our land, went to the Taylor Ranch this morning and told Gary's father that all of his buildings would be burned unless he moved out. When Gary heard about it, he went to town to look for Weber.
And what can he do when he finds him?
You know Gary. When he gets mad, he's likely to do anything and think about it afterwards.
Yeah, he's got more nerve than judgment. When did he leave?
He rode by here just a few minutes ago.
I'd better keep an eye on him.
Be careful, Lee.
Hey, you. I heard you were aiming to burn down our ranch.
Oh, you did? And why don't you toddle over to the sheriff, Buster, and tell him to arrest me?
I did, but he said we didn't have enough evidence, so I figured I'd take care of you myself.
You're sure you're big enough to outdraw a man, sonny boy?
Reach for your gun and you'll find out.
What are you trying to do, Gary? Make some trouble?
Oh, I can take care of myself.
You weren't doing such a good job of it. Now keep your hand away from your gun. That goes for you, too.
I'm not taking orders from you.
Oh, yes, you are. Hey, boys. Tell those guys when they wake up if they want any more, they can find me at the ranch.
Okay, Lee.
So, Gary's gone back to help guard his father's ranch. But I'm afraid there's going to be trouble.
But won't the sheriff give them any protection?
He should, but he probably won't. He owes his job to Stratton's political influence.
Yeah, there it is again. Crooks in politics. You ought to fix them like your old granddad did. He put on a black mask and run them down himself. I bet if old Don Daredevil was riding again, them outlaws would hunt cover.
Maybe you got something there, Buck. Do you still have the old Don Daredevil costume?
Well, yes, it's right over here.
Now you're playing him smart.
I hope so.
And I bet that outfit will look mighty good on you.
Buck, saddle Diablo for me and bring him around the stable cave, will you?
I sure will.
Well, the old panel still works. It's pretty stiff, though.
Hasn't been used for a long time. Well, here it is. I hope it fits.
It'll serve the purpose.
You look just like the old man himself.
I hope the outlaws are properly impressed. I want to take a ride around the Taylor Ranch and give them a chance to see me.
Good hunting, Lee.
We ain't going to do Taylor too much harm by burning up that old shack.
I know that. But he and his men are busy guarding those buildings at the home ranch. When they see the smoke from this place, they'll come a-running. We can circle around and hit them where it'll really hurt.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Look. That's old Don Daredevil.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Let yourself be panicked by someone impersonating a man who's been dead for over 50 years.
I'm not, but some of the other men won't like it. A lot of them will think it really is old Don Daredevil come back to life again. And if he keeps showing...
We'll get rid of him. How do you suppose he knew you'd be at the Taylor Ranch?
Well, we'd given Taylor plenty of warning. I suppose a lot of people knew it.
Exactly. So you'll let a lot of people know you're going to attack Taylor again. Only this time you'll have an ambush ready for the masked man when he shows up.
Yeah. Yeah, that ought to do the trick.
Hey, he fell for it.
Yeah, we've got him this time. Now wait till he gets past, then we'll cut in behind him and run him into the ambush.
Smoke him out of there, Weber.
There's some dynamite over in the mine shaft. Tell Thompson to get a couple of sticks and plant them under that shack. Then set them off with bullets.
All right.